Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Backyard Baseball 2003 Worst Possible Team season playthrough, and we have an interesting contest for y'all this week. It is our first road game in a while, but we need to talk about last week. We got blown out, trounced, stomped, obliterated, brutalized, whatever you want to say. That's what the Bombers did to us last week. I'd rather not get into details. You can go ahead and watch the video. I'll have the link up there in the card, so you can go watch that video if you haven't. But this season so far has been all about finding the silver linings, finding the positives in bad situations. After taking a 16-0 loss at home, there really are not that many positives, right? Well, think of it this way. We're probably not going to face a team that good the rest of the season. I would be shocked if there is another team on our schedule with 6 of 9 players with 10 of 10 at batting. I'm pretty sure none of the other teams are going to be that good, so hopefully from here on out, we're not going to take a beating that bad. Now, today's opponent is a familiar foe. In fact, they were the first team that we played this season. They are the Texas Rangers. They beat us 2-0 in our season opener, and we're at their house, which is Sandy Flats. And if you play this game, you know that Sandy Flats is not a fun field to play at. It's literally on the beach, and players don't run very fast in the sand. As a matter of fact, this field slows down pretty much everybody. So think about how slow our team is, and think about how they're going to play on sand. It's going to be a weird game, but there are some boosts to report. Thor Herring is boosted from 3 batting to 5 batting, and the big one, Victoria Schamberg, boosted to 6 at batting. 4 pitching, that's irrelevant, she's not going to pitch, and then 5 fielding. So think of that. No player on this team is above a 3 at batting. Victoria in this game is up to 6. Once you cross the threshold of like 4 or 5 batting, that makes you a decent contact hitter. So I don't know, man. Let's see what Victoria Schamberg can do. She's already one of the faster players on this team. Now she's up to 6 at batting. Hopefully she can at least produce on offense, because I am not too optimistic about how this team is going to play on sand. But you know what? We were competitive with the Rangers in our season opener, and they got some great players. Of course, they have A-Rod and A-Rod's clone at shortstop, but not as good as the Devil Rays, not as good as the Bombers. I'm trying to be optimistic here. Let's get into this game. Monsters at Rangers at Sandy Flats. This is going to be a fun one, y'all. Angelique Harding on the mound, and Victoria Schamberg with the boost. She is up to bat first. So remember, just because our team is going to be affected... Oh, great contact by Victoria Schamberg. That's right to Reese, though. I was going to say, before I got distracted and went for that pitch, just because we're going to be affected negatively by the speed reduction because of the sand doesn't mean that the Rangers won't be either. They're going to be just as slow as we are. Of course, not as slow, because some of our people are 1 of 10 at running, but you know what I mean. They're going to have speed reductions too. So we already got a little bit of a taste of Victoria's new contact, but as you can see, man, Cameron Haynes and he's one of the faster players on our team. He's 6 of 10 at running too, so if he was that slow, oh my gosh, I don't even want to see like Thor and Claire Nelson, right? Wayne Pittman, this will not fall in. Oh, error, but it does not matter. Look how slow he is. Oh my gosh, we're not going to be able to do anything on offense, will we? Even if we get an error, they're not going to make it to first. Oh gosh, this is not good. Thor Herring making his bid for a Cy Young season. He is chasing Randy Johnson's record from last year in terms of strikeouts. Obviously not win-loss record. Pop fly. Can we get this one? Would be nice if we could get this one, Thor. There we go. Good job. Oh, A-Rod smacks that. That is going into the outfield. That's going to be a single, at least. Oh, Karen Donato smacks that. She baited me with the open stance. That could be a ground rule double. And that's going to be a run batted in. We are quickly down 1-0. Horrible pitch by me. Unreal. Wendy Parsons smacks that into left field. Victoria, she dives on that. Can she make... I clicked third. Okay, we still get the tag, but still, why does the game do that? I had the ball with Victoria and told her to throw it to third, not throw it to Cameron Haynes. Pamela Kirko smacks that. Geez, they are just hitting it all over the place, aren't they? They're hitting way better than they did in our first game, that's for sure. And we're going to get this out. I don't know why she went for second. She had an easy single there, but we get out of there, although we give up one run. This is not looking good for us so far. Dana, that should have been better than a pop fly, surely, right? Disappointing. Easy out. All right, Thor Herring's got a bit of a batting boost. Let's see what he can do with it. Thor Herring! Could that fall in? Oh. We got an error, but she's going to make that throw. You see what I mean? It's like, with how slow we are, it doesn't matter if we get errors. We could hit it into the deep center field, and they would have to chase after it. We still would probably not even get to first base. Claire Nelson, soft fly, right back to Angelique. Third out. Horrible inning. Reese Worthington with a soft fly. Why are you running away from it, Cameron? The lack of awareness with these players is just horrifying. Vincent Sweet hitting that into the gap. Victoria can make this play at second. All right, we get Reese out. Angelique Harding. Hold on a second, please. Thor. Okay, one out. 2 outs, let's go, baby. Double play. I had a feeling we could pull one off today. With how they're going to be running slow also, I had a feeling. Let's see what this power-up is. Undergrounder. You know what? I might use it with Victoria or Cameron Haynes if we got base runners on. An undergrounder could potentially be devastating on this field with the open outfield and how far the ball could go. That could actually be useful, even if it's single use. Even a single-use undergrounder can be very valuable. Heidi Thurman. Not a horribly placed ball, but they're third baseman. Great throw. Quentin Driver hitting this up the middle. Pff, great catch. No need to go for that. Just got bored. This is the issue, man. It's like this team gets so boring, I just get impatient sometimes, and it's just not going to work. Ooh, wow. I thought I was going to get that. Great strike. That got right by Ivan King. Well, we don't score any runs with that opportunity, but I will say I feel a little bit relieved knowing we have that undergrounder in our pocket. It's just a matter of when are we going to use it. That's the issue. Vanna Steinman, that is right into the dirt. She looks like she's slow enough to play on our team. Wayne Pittman going to make that throw. Easy out. Shane Smith. Wow, he's looking pretty fast on sand, and he's going to make it to first. Thor Herring now approaching 30 pitches without a strikeout. I think that this is his longest streak of pitches without a strikeout. A-Rod right to Victoria. Will she be able to make this play? There we go. Victoria making a play in the outfield. Isn't it sad that I get excited over just the most basic stuff? We caught a routine fly ball. Oh, he's trying to steal third, and he's going to get there. Unreal. Man, you know your team is bad in this game if they steal third base off you. Stealing third base is pretty hard in this game. The fact that they just did that to us, that's insulting. Karen Donato thankfully hits that right to Quentin, make that play, tag up, we get out of there. Really tempted to use this undergrounder with Victoria Schamberg, but she does have the hitting boost, so if anybody in this game can get a regular hit today, it's her. Why did I go for that? Why did I go for that? Victoria's our best chance to get on base and then maybe use a power-up, and I just went for that horrible pitch. I don't know why I did that. Cameron Haynes. Their third baseman. My tongue is tied. Their third baseman has a great arm. Horrible. We're blowing this. Wayne Pittman on the edge of the strike zone. That's going to fall in, but look how slow he is, dude. How do you run that slow? How is it physically possible to be that slow? So the challenge now is that we have to do all we can to keep this at a 1-0 deficit, because if it balloons to like a 2 or 3 run game, the power-up is useless. Thankfully, Wendy Parsons hits that into the dirt, but oh my, look how slow we are. Pamela Kirkos. Can Heidi Thurman get there? Look how slow Heidi Thurman is. That should have been a routine fly ball, and it just flies over her head. 2 men on with no outs. This is a very bad situation to be in. They're going to steal third again. Oh my gosh. The CPU is just being mean to us. It's like they know we suck, so they can get away with all this stuff that they would not get away with a normal team. This is just insulting. All right, what do we do here? Okay, she's going home. What are you doing, Wayne? Why did Wayne not cover up home? I had to throw it to third because Wayne was just coming off the plate. And we would have got nobody out if I had thrown it to him. Why did he do that? You saw the person running home, right? Tag up. My players are morons. They're just stupid. There's no other way to say it. My players are stupid. And the thing that sucks is that could have been a double play opportunity as well. We could have thrown the ball home, gotten the out at home, and then tried to force an out at third, or maybe if the player had been running back, we could have forced an out at second. That could have been another double play, and we could have gotten another power-up. But no, instead, Wayne Pittman forgot how to play catcher. All right, critical opportunity here. Make the out at second. Dude! You have got to be kidding me. Oh my, what is wrong with Cameron Haynes? Like, legit, what is wrong with Cameron Haynes? He can't catch, and then he just can't throw. That was another should have been double play opportunity, but we are too slow and too dumb to get these basic routine plays done. No way. Okay, well, I'm just gonna... No way. Is nobody gonna get out on this play? Unreal. And I can't throw it to first because Reese is just gonna go home. She literally hit it right in front of us. That might have been the worst play I have ever had in backyard baseball. I'm actually not kidding. Not even being in coach character right now. That was the worst thing that I have ever done in backyard baseball. She hit the ball on the ground in front of me. My catcher is too slow to catch up to her to tag her. And I can't throw it to first to get her out because I have a man on third that's going to run home. The fact that I couldn't do anything about a ball hit literally right in front of me is just the most baffling thing. This is just so sad. I want to get out of here. I want to go home. I want to go home. Just please, can we just fast forward through this game? Okay. All right. What are we doing? Oh. Okay, Reese is just coming home. All right. He made it easier for us that time. Holy cow. This team is just so bad. We've got a base runner. Ball 4. Do we use the undergrounder here? I don't know. Let's see who it is. It's Thor Herring, and he's gassed. We can't use it here. We just can't. I can't trust Thor to use the undergrounder. He's too slow. Way too slow. Oh. I had to go for that, though. I had to go for that. Really, best case scenario is that next inning we get another double play, and we are able to get another power-up for insurance. Great strikeout there. But... That's what we need to do. We need to shut them down next inning, hopefully get another power-up for insurance, because just a single-use undergrounder, which is probably what this is, it's not really going to do anything for us. Why did I go for it on the first pitch, dude? Why did I do that? And now they're going to have a power-up, aren't they? No. Okay, good. They don't have a power-up. Vanna Steinman has been subbed in. Vanna Steinman has now been subbed in. Oh, got to go for this. Foul ball. Dang. 2 strikeouts looking to end the inning. This is really bad. I don't know when I'm going to be able to use that undergrounder. I really don't. Because I've got Quinn Driver and Ivan King guaranteed to come up. Then I do have Victoria. So I could use it with Victoria, but if it's a single use, what good is it going to do if she gets an undergrounder and gets a double? And then Cameron Haynes is up? There will just be no point. We need to somehow force another double play here. That's a bouncing ball. I didn't know the ball could bounce that high on sand. Holy cow. Shane Smith's going to get all the way to second. Just adding insult to injury. We are so slow. We are so pathetically slow. Speed matters more than anything else in this game. Let this be a lesson. Speed matters more than anything else. You could suck at hitting, but if you have fast players, it doesn't matter. you could still pull off plays with him. Thor Herring, now 50 pitches without a strikeout. This isn't his worst pitching performance in terms of giving up runs. That was last week, but in terms of not even being able to strike out batters, this is actually pretty crazy. You're going to try and steal home? Well, you just made that easy for us. I don't know why you tried that. We're not that bad. We're horrible, but not, I'm going to steal home base off you. Horrible. Deep fly ball out to Victoria. Please make this play. There we go, Victoria. Second routine fly ball of the day. Great job. Although that does mean no double play chance. We got 2 outs. Oh well. Wendy Parsons right up the middle. Cameron Haynes with a great catch. Nice job. We get out of there. Still a 2-0 game. If we don't score 2 runs here, this game is over. Got to go for this. Quentin Driver. Well, we make contact. A-Rod drops it. Not going to be worth anything. Look at that. He still only made it about halfway to first base. I guess we're going to have to use this with Victoria Schamberg and hope she maybe gets a ground rule double or something. And then maybe hope that it's a double use. But I'm not optimistic about that. We make contact, but we're not going to do anything with that. Does not matter. Out number 2. Got to use the undergrounder now. You know what? I wonder if I should have waited until she used a power-up pitch. That's going to be a ground rule double. So a nice double for Victoria Schamberg. I'm now second-guessing myself. What if she had used a power-up pitch and we got a hit off that? Oh, boy. Yep, and it was a single use. As I predicted, this game is over. We're not going to be able to do anything with this. Might as well just end it now, Cameron. Bait him. Yeah. Does not matter. Game over. The Rangers beat us 2-0 for the second time. This sucks more than getting blown out by a team that you know is good. Because I came into this game thinking, you know what? They only beat us 2-0 the first time. They only beat us because we gave up 1 bad home run on a field like Sandy Flats where everyone's going to be slow. It might be a bit of an equalizer. Well, I probably underestimated just how slow we would be. And, you know, the fact that, of course, they do still have competent hitters on their team. So 2-0, but this one I think stings more than the first loss of the season against the Rangers because I came into this game with some optimism. Well, more interesting news from around the league. The Devil Rays got shut out by the Orioles 5-0. That's their second loss of the year. So nothing of note to say of batting. Apparently Claire Nelson got on base. I guess I'm just forgetting when she got on. I think she got on due to error. Victoria Schamberg had the ground rule double off a power-up. Nothing to say about offense. It was just a horrible, horrible game. We are so slow that it just didn't matter. We could have hit a fly ball into the outfield. They could have dropped it, had a bad throw, thrown it to one of the infielders. They could have dropped it, and we still would have been caught out running to first. That's how slow we are. And then pitching-wise, gotta be honest, Thor Herring, this was his most lackluster game this season. 48 strikes thrown, only 7 balls thrown, 55 pitches, but no strikeouts. 2 runs allowed, you know, runs off errors. It wasn't like he gave up a dinger or anything. So you could actually say that he pitched better this time than he did our first time against the Rangers when he pitched the ball that turned into the game-winning home run. But I am shocked that I couldn't even get a strikeout with Thor Herring. The Rangers actually did a very good job of hitting off Thor Herring. They had a lot of hits today. So we are now 0-7 on the year. We are halfway through the season. As of right now, Thor Herring, despite not throwing a single strikeout in the last game, is still the league leader by a decent margin. He is atop the league, 43 strikeouts through 7 games. Next closest is Jerry Winchell of the Houston Astros, and he's got 29. The division leader at the moment, the Oakland A's, which is kind of surprising. I mean, not to say that the A's are a bad team, but they are 5-2, doing a very good job on the season. And the Devil Rays are tied for the lead in their division. They are 5-2, and that really good Yankees team that we came pretty close to beating. They're both 5-2. So now let's jump into the preview of Week 8 past the halfway mark. Let's see who our opponent is. We are going to be at another tough field, Scrapco Field, and we are playing the Fishes. And looking at this team, they got some pretty solid players. Let's look at their pros. Richie Sexton, who's got a massive decrease. Yikes, he might just flat out be a non-factor next week. Then they've got Carlos Delgado, one of the league leaders in home runs. He's got 4 so far. They've got Cliff Floyd at shortstop. They got Billie Jean Blackwood in right field. Gwen Sears is boosted to 10 at batting. Center field, Claudia Vallarta, 10 at fielding, 9 batting. Barbara Jones at third base. They've got Catherine Asher at pitcher. And then Yvonne Carter at catcher. Not the most impressive team skill points wise we have seen this year, but a very, very solid team nonetheless. They've got some great players. We might just get stomped again. You have to realize that there is a possibility that we just get stomped out in every single game. Like that is very within the realm of possibility. I really hoped that we would do better this week against the Rangers, but instead we got some of the worst defense I have ever seen in a backyard baseball game. That might genuinely be the most embarrassing game I have ever played, just because of how many opportunities we had for easy outs that we just could not produce. Stuff like that is worse than giving up a ton of home runs against a better team, because against a team like the Bombers, it's like they're so good, you know you're going to give up some home runs, right? Like that's just a guarantee. But against a team like the Rangers that did not really hit much out of the infield, and we just were literally too slow and too dumb to make basic routine plays, that's worst of all. That truly shows how incompetent you are. We're just taking L after L after L. So many L's this year. Do y'all think we're going to take another L next week? Let me know in the comment section what you thought of this episode and what you think we should do moving forward. How are we going to do against the Fishes next week at Scrapco Field at their house? Make sure to like this video and to subscribe to the channel. I will see you guys next week. Thank you for watching.